Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jess, and I have some pretty exciting news today. It will also kind of explain where I have been for the past few weeks. I try to upload once a week, but I feel like it's been very hectic in my household because we are actually going to be moving back to South Dakota. I feel like we just moved to Minnesota after we got married at the end of August, or at the beginning of August, and so yeah, we are still hopping around in states, but I was offered a new job back home that's near our family, and so we're really excited. And these past few weeks have been trying to figure out my husband's job situation, where we're gonna live, different stuff like that, and packing, as you can imagine. So it's all been kind of crazy, bonkers, running around, doing that sort of thing, and I haven't had a ton of time to sit down and make videos. And I haven't been wanting to do very many arrangements because I'm moving, and so I'd have to just move them. But what I have done is I have tried to consolidate my plant collection to the best of my ability, and I'll kind of show you guys what I mean by that. I tried to save every plant that I had. If they were kind of sick and dying, I was trying to be very generous to myself. But if they were trying to die on me, then I kind of threw them away, you know, if I had that species already, because I can always propagate once we move, but I wanted to make it easier, and I didn't throw away that many plants, so don't come at me, but all the ones I threw away were already on their deathbed, and so I'm trying to keep what I have going. And hopefully none of them will grow in the next month before we move, because I don't know if we have that much space in each pot for them to grow. So I kind of just wanted to show you guys how I did this, because I did it a little bit differently than the last time we moved, where I kept everything in their same container. Alright, so I have been able to get my 3 grow shelves down to just 2 by consolidating. So I really like the idea of all the species being together that are the same. So I had this gold pot and put in a bunch of the same type of succulent in there. And then, as you might be able to see down here and like in the cracks and stuff, I have a bunch of the babies that were propagating. So over here we have some topsy-turvies, and I just kind of have a mixture of different succulents in that container as well. But my goal was to try to take up as much soil space as possible and get everything really close together so you can fit the most in one container as you can. So same thing over here. I have taken all my trays of propagating babies and just put them in every pot that I can find, all just smushed together in any spot that they would fit. A lot of my zebras got pushed together. And here's a bunch of the other propagating babies as well. As you can see, they're connected to their leaf, but I just laid them in a tray or on top of the soil of this propagating frills. And then back there I have a mother of thousands pot that I already had. So as for the seeds, I put them in this plastic tote. There's 7 in there, and then also the little baby lithops are behind them here, and this is how I'm going to transport these safely. Okay, and then this is the second shelf I have. I put them in this metal, or this one's plastic and then that one's metal. I just put as many as I could in there. Same thing again. This one only had 1 plant in it, and I put those 4, and then I just have a bunch of babies back here in this one, and just kind of shoved babies where I could because I didn't want to have to get rid of the plants that I was already propagating. And then this is just the game plan that I had kind of made for myself for moving. So I wanted to toss all my dead plants, plant anything that I could together, stack all my pots up. I'm saving some of the dirt that was in the other pots because a lot of it was newer. And then I kind of have a game plan for trying to make everything fit in the 3, in like this plastic container, this metal one, and then the other plastic one on top. So then this is my current tray of miscellaneous babies. I did have a plant rot on me, and so I ripped off a bunch of its leaves. I couldn't get the rot enough out of the stem, so I took the leaves that were still healthy and are just leaving them on here, and then I'll just throw them on a tray or something, or in a bag when we move, or if they died before then I'll just be able to toss them out. Alright, so you guys might be familiar with my shelf, but this is the one where all the bigger plants were on top. This was my medium plants, and then down here were the propagating babies, and I was able to take all 4 trays that were down here and be able to fit them all up here. If there was a lot of bugs, there, you know, some were covered in mealybugs, and I could have treated them, but because I have limited space as it is, or if they were just really unhealthy looking, I just kind of tossed them because I didn't necessarily find it super worth it to try to keep them, especially because I do have so many other healthy succulents that I'll be able to propagate from later on. Alright guys, so that was it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick peek on kind of what my current situation is, because I will be slowed down from making videos for just a couple more weeks. But I have an entire list of videos that I want to make for you once we're moved in. And so if you guys have any other suggestions though of stuff you want to see, now would be the time to put them down below, because then I'll be able to work on it. I also think our new apartment is going to have a little patio, and so I think that'll be fun to kind of do some container gardening, maybe with some vegetables and herbs and stuff. And so yeah, I'm really excited for this new chapter, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.